Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are watching from. Welcome to another episode of Pre-Market Analysis live on our YouTube channel. I am Telex, your host at Successful Trading. We have a few souls who managed to find that we have a live broadcast on here. We can greet Mr. Mark who is greeting us this morning with the 140 puts on gold for October question mark. We do not know. We will tackle on that, Mr. Mark. Good morning, Mr. Wayne. How are you, sir? Yesterday was great, and he follows that with 4 exclamation points. Yesterday was great. That's mean that the stock must have taken the elevator down yesterday. In homage to our good friend Mr. Win. So that's what we put as the comments on when we posted the daily market recap video for yesterday. So yeah, we are looking for the same today. Hey, good morning, Mr. VJ, who is putting in a comment. SPY is following benchmark based your prediction. Ment analysis. Hello, Mrs. Aline Goita. Wow, you are becoming a regular of this show. Maybe we need to give Mrs. Aline Goita a membership to Successful Tradings. Already, she does have more than a membership on here. Hello, Mike. Mickey Jams changed his logging name again. He's going by Mickey Jams. I'm not sure if it's the same person because he started with bonjour to all in the house. So yes, folks, welcome to another episode of pre-market analysis. The market that we have been trading. Before we start, let's just do a quick roll in terms of time on here. It's currently 5:50 a.m. Pacific time in Southern California. Pitch dark in the window to my left. It is 8:51 p.m. in Manila, 4:51 p.m. in Port Louis. That's in the Mauritius Island. We have a trader from there. If you didn't know, we have people who are. I'm not sure if that trader is still there, but we have people who are following us from Riyadh, where it's currently 3:51 p.m. in the afternoon. Those catching us in Ho Chi Minh, it is currently 7:51 p.m. And our resident expert or a trader hailing from Singapore City, where it's currently 8:51. All right, let's get going as we have more people on there. Yeah, this show typically we start slow, and so right now we have 9 viewers, 9 concurrent viewers. So yes, if any of the 9 you were not with us yesterday, or I hope for you that you were with us in the pre-market, pretty much everything that we talked about yesterday in pre-market follow suit. So it's a good day when we, as traders, really the plan unfolds as our study. Uh, so Mr. Mickey is saying that name change if I'm signing in from my phone laptop and which email is on Google at the time. Fantastic, sir. That's excitement to discover what's gonna be my name today on YouTube. That's not bad at all. So yes, in this show today we're gonna go through our regular session, or you've seen so far. I'm trying to structure the show with the same aim again to help the traders, to help you who are spending time with us on here better navigate this treacherous market. The market are not easy to trade by any stretch of the imagination, but we believe you are successful trading that with great discipline, it's actually doable, feasible to generate consistency in taking money out of this market. At the end of the day, whatever your personal objective is, we can tailor that to your specific goals, and that's what we teach you as successful trading. One of such things that we teach is definitely not to wrestle with the market, but rather flow with the market, meaning that there are key indicators that can tell us when, let's say, there's a trend to be traded, and we follow that trend. That's really the base. There's no magic into which that we are doing on here, right? It's just a consistent approach somehow that has over the last 17 weeks now or 18 weeks. I don't even know anymore. We publish that report every Saturday for you guys. So if you are catching this broadcast as a playback or you're catching it for the first time live, we invite you definitely to subscribe. Yeah. Because what? This is how you're going to be getting your education if you are starting or if you just want to take your trading to the next level, as we like to say most of the time. So let's take a look at here. We are sharing right now. I should be sharing a chart of SPY on the trading view. So we are looking at, is this the daily? No, this is the 15-minute. Let's start with the daily. That's where we have a broader understanding, especially for those new catching us. So Mr. VJ mentioned that SPY is working to my analysis. Yeah, we made an observation and we posted this yesterday on late last night on our Twitter feed. And if you don't know, our Twitter feed just it will be good if you want to follow us on there as well. It's Successful Trading at Gangster Trades. Yeah, I mean, that name. So how about that, right? Gangster Trade. That's intriguing by itself. I wonder why we only have 105 followers as of now. But that's another story for another day. Back to our SPY on here. So what happened here on this daily chart is that on September the 10th, there was a crossover of the exponential moving average falling below the EMA 20. That exponential moving average is the green line. If I can zoom in, so that we can take a closer look at it. And since then, for us, the prediction that as that line, that slope continues its trend down, and notice how it's accelerating. How do you measure that acceleration, folks? Look at the gap, the distance between the green line and the yellow line. That means that the recent momentum, which is down, it's getting heavier and heavier. And that line, the yellow line, does become our resistance, to the point where over the last 5 days now, since September the 17th, we have not even come close to that. Yesterday, we came close to that, and we literally touched it, just like a kiss. This is on SPY at 331.20, and that's one that's at 321.21. At 321.21, I'm reading my moving averages here and my indicators here. So look at it, folks, and I'm reading the open high low here. It's not. You cannot make this stuff up. The EMA 8 on the daily chart is exactly at 331.21. The high that we generated yesterday on SPY was 331.20. 1 cent within that, and we opened at 330.90. So we barely did that, and we did a full candle of the body of this candle tell us everything that we needed to know. So I shared that with the trader in the Discord room yesterday that, hey, whatever we will close yesterday, at that point, we will just apply what we have been seeing on Thursday. And what we saw last Thursday was, for instance, this gap down. But remember, folks, last Thursday, after we gap down, SPY gap down 5 points from 338.82 and open at 333.52. It actually was a green candle. So just beware of that, meaning that if you have position as of now, yeah, you give it some time, but let's say the first 15 minutes, that's not posting a lower low or anything. You know that, hey, it's okay for them to do this, like on Thursday, and then they come in on Friday, we post a lower lows. The trend is definitely bearish, but we have said it, right? On any individual day, depending on look at what they did on Monday. So this is the signature pattern, right? When they have been gapping down, when we gap down, they like actually to buy that dip. So right now, SPY on here, it's down 2 points. So let's say if they're gonna do something, they're gonna post a lower value, like on Monday, we open at 325 and they posted a low 4 point down. That 4 point down for us is going to be, so for us, really the range today, it's anything 325, 315. Yeah, every morning we have been telling you how to trade that. And being Thursday, there's no expiration on Thursday. I love Thursdays and Tuesdays on SPY. Meaning, typically I will set up that trade at the end of Monday, at the close of Monday, especially the last 15 minutes. Actually, 15 minutes after the close, the regular market close. Because yes, in case you didn't know it, SPY, QQQ, IWM, if you're into that type of things, because once I post that, hey, you have 15 minutes still to trade SPY and QQQ, and somebody say, how about IWM? I say, when was the last time IWM made money for anybody? That was so far a long time ago. That was working like in April time frame. Yeah, we got some 10 baggers, 20 baggers on IWM, but that was a long time ago. IWM hasn't been in the picture. But in any case, setting up trades at the end of SPY expiration day for the next expiration day, that's a strategy that can work, and you know how to employ that right now for the most part if you have been following us. So yes, this gap down on here for us is, we're not surprised by it. If anything, what did we say yesterday? If you didn't catch the market recap for September the 23rd that we posted on our YouTube channel, we said that the trajectory as of now, There's almost, well, the first number on here will be, because they do respect those. They respect the Fibonacci level. So in this Fibonacci level retracement here, the number you are seeing at 78.6% is difficult for you to see, but I can help you out with that. It's actually 312. So 312 thereabout is the Fibonacci level. Can we bring it? Yeah, let's bring it like this. That's where you can read it. Hopefully I'm not altering. Am I altering it? Yes, I think I did. All right. So, well, that's a shame, Telex. Okay, so now the value is going to be different or thereabouts. Well, now it's saying that 316 or whatever. So meaning that's meaning it was off, wasn't it? It's not an exact science, but whatever this low here was, you get the picture. So 316.90 thereabout. But for me, I think really realistically, toward the end of September on here, 300. That because 300 was a big resistance to get over, but it's going to go step by step, and we still have a long way to the end of the month, right? Because how many trading days do we still have? The end of the month is next Wednesday. So because we have a potential, so today let's say this gap is 2 points. So we have tomorrow to see what they can do with it. But more importantly, Monday, I'm expecting really, if this trend means business, to take the deep dive. Somewhere, like I said yesterday, I was saying over the next 3 days. So Thursday, Friday, or Monday. That's my take. In case somebody is wondering about my views onto this. Hello, good morning, Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas, well, yeah, we believe that Mr. Greg is here as well. And good morning, Mr. B. How are you guys? All right, so what worked yesterday? Yeah, what worked yesterday? SPY, definitely the trade on SPY worked yesterday as usual. You didn't have to wait late. Yesterday you didn't have to wait late, and for that, let's switch to the 15-minute chart. The crossover happened at 11:30. Was it 11:30? Let's go here. What this is where for us, by now you should be well versed into the acceleration of the trend when that crossover happens, where the recent momentum, in this case the EMA 8 on our chart, crosses over. Actually, it was on this candle here thereabout. Yeah. So 11:30. And then after that, notice what's something that has been happening. When we get below the lower Bollinger, yeah, they tend to bounce, and they're going to be bouncing immediately. You can expect it. You can even scalp that if you want. Yeah, if you want, you can scalp that. Then to say, because when the crossover happens, expect that a big candle is going to come into that direction. So you can be ready to scalp for very cheap calls. Will you have been able to actually scalp this from 327.16 so to 328 something, 1 point? But on the expiration day, I mean, if you're into that type of thing, I didn't do such thing. So it's just stay into the trade, and then you're confident about the direction of the trade. And this really accelerated starting at 1 p.m. throughout the rest of the day. So I mean, actually, the true move start here, and that's what we have been seeing, right? The true move most of the time will come at the rejection of an attempt to go above resistance. In this case, the EMA, the yellow line, and the green line, they were very close together, and so you were able to trade this confidently. The 327 puts, they went 10 baggers, literally. Yeah, 10, because from, let's say, 50 cents, 40 something cents, they went all the way to $4.65. Yeah, we were trading those. And as we were coming down, we were selling deep in the money ones, and we were buying much and more. We bought all the way, let's say, to the 322, which they didn't quite get into the money by the end, but the 325 they did, and they were nice as well on SPY. So SPY works yesterday. The which that worked yesterday was our trade on Lulu. Remember, Lulu was gapping up yesterday. Can we go to that daily chart of Lulu? Which one should I use? Let me duplicate this and go to the daily chart of Lulu. Lulu was an amazing trade, folks. In 20 minutes, that's where the power of the sweep gangster was really at its full, right? So the 300 puts, the stock was trading at 323. A $300 stock, folks, always go for round numbers, right? I've said this all along. It should not be difficult for anyone. I know that all of the subscribers are successful trading. They are well versed into picking a strike price now. And in a sweep type of configuration, basically we are just saying, hey, bring it on. So we got great field at 10 cents, but actually the low for those were 7 cents as we depicted in the video. And very quickly, within, let's say, 20 minutes, they went to 76 cents as a high. We start selling, our highest profit taking was at 71 cents. 600% in a matter of 20 minutes. That's pretty good, if you ask me. I don't know if in any type of line of business you have those type of returns, but that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. And if you can master just one that strategy again alone, in a market such as this one, you definitely have opportunities to do well. The one trade that didn't work out well for us this week, we are still holding those puts. What are the level? Are we holding 56 puts on Oracle? But it has been a slow mover. I mean, look at it yesterday. Gap down, yeah, just like the rest of the market, but didn't quite confirm when it hit 58. So it will be interesting to see where that trade, I mean, we have today left and tomorrow left. So let's see if this thing can give $2 on the other trade that worked. I mean, if you paid attention in the pre-market, we mentioned that Roku was bound to hit 200. It did. It did so fast. It itself, I believe it froze, and we are back. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. So, so we froze for literally, like in was one of those what do they, Star Wars movies when they're fighting and all of a sudden time stops. Yeah, I managed to play Star Wars. No, that wasn't my aim. So this was Roku yesterday. You would have needed to be fast, right? Because Roku opened at 193, and within the first 15 minutes, literally. So this is one of those, right? Which that you will need a 5-minute side by side with the 15 minutes. This is what we're talking about. So let me go to 15 minutes on this time interval. And we are on SPY. We need to go on Roku. Okay, my computer is displaying all sorts of things that I'm not familiar with. Okay, so this is the 15-minute. On the right-hand side, we have the 15-minute charts for Roku. And on the left-hand side, we are going to display the 5-minute charts for Roku to see the speed, the dynamic of the move yesterday at the open within the first 15 minutes to go from 193 to 200. And then after that, my friend, it was downhill from there. So if you got involved, shorting there at the top, why would you have shorted on there? Because there's 3 candles showing rejection with upper shadows. Yeah, you have taken that trade and just stayed in it, not freak out because you saw these 2 green candles. Yeah, that's okay. We know that, and you still had plenty of time because this was happening at what 10:25 Eastern. You still have plenty of time, and somewhere, let's say at 12, you would have gotten a quick 10 points easily, or even more than that. Yeah, trust me, 10 points within 2 days of expiration. That's not bad at all. It tried to bounce, and then again it finished like the rest of the markets. So that's what's happened yesterday on Roku. The other one that has been moving as I come back to a single side, this is an opportunity for me to ask if anybody wants to meet us to take a look at a given chart. That's the moment to post it. As I'm receiving an error, oh geez, with these technical issues. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewer will experience buffering. Well, thanks YouTube for informing us, but there's always buffering with this with this. So yeah, I don't want to open that widget. So hopefully you guys are still hearing me, or and you're still getting the feed. Let maybe pause a little bit to to see if that will clear itself or not. Well, we can just carry on. We are used to this by now, yeah? We are used to, there's just funny things happening. They are still updating the analytics. From my streaming side, I'm seeing a live movement on there. So I'm trusting that we are still live. So yeah, we wanted to talk about another stock that definitely has been moving recently. It's pins, right? So pins yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday it opened at 40.50, post a high of 42.50, and then proceeded into this midday type of action on here. Then it retreated from 42 to 39 and is gapping down this morning. So on the daily chart, what does that look like? Big candles, folks. The last couple of days, ATR of $2, $3 and $2. So definitely, yeah, because this is a breakout out of this. Can we extend this? Let's extend this Darvax box. So we have talked about, when looking at your chart, which we all should be doing, right? This type of breakout, always good to get involved. Good things happen because either the stock's going to retreat back or it will find enough momentum to come back. So this morning on here looks as if it's on its way to retest the exponential moving average 8 period. That's the yellow line on there. So what other stocks are currently moving? Let's go into inside. Take a look at inside of Power E-Trade and to look at our pre-market numbers. So that's the screen that I'm currently sharing. And let's see. Okay, I'm greeting Mr. Junior Pigla, who joined the show as well. Glad to have you, sir. And he said yes. I'm not sure he said yes to what. So maybe it was a conversation that I did not get. So you guys are getting the feed of inside of Power E-Trade. I need to get there myself on the secondary screen. And first, let's go into the market views to take a look at the broader picture of the market. Wow, what a surprise. Another morning and another instance where QQQ, the techs are the one leading into whatever direction that we are going. We have seen this consistently, right? Meaning that in terms by the way, when I say market moving in a specific direction, because market moving, sideways for us option traders, it's not a sign of movement, meaning that a stock that spent time just being stuck in a range. So we are talking directionally. So what we are talking here in terms of ATR, average true range. So meaning two stocks had to compare that one is moving faster than the other. It will be through the ATR. So meaning the average move range of the movement each day. So QQQ has been a leader in that, meaning on day where we are green is going to be the most green. On day where we are bearish, like today, is the one leading right now, down minus 1.4% at $260.50 if you would like to buy that security. SPY, on the other hand, is trading at 320.58 minus 0.64, almost half. Yeah, we have seen. Usually that's not the case, but that tells you pretty much which sector that you can go into to get opportunities, right? I need to prepare for a show. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to show you, go back to Finwiz and do which that we taught some of you during the bootcamp on actually how to find opportunities in a pre-market scenario like this within the sectors, just looking at what's going on inside of the sector, and it's called a top-down analysis, and then dissecting specific individual stock that you can trade if you want individual stock instead of the indexes themselves. So this how would we call it, divergence, if you will? Because they are the two leading indicators, but the techs are definitely the downward momentum is it's more accelerated than the broader set of sectors. That's just keep in mind there, meaning that really that make it attractive to trade QQQ, but the attractiveness of SPY that because it has expiration more close by expiration, that C is after Wednesday, right? Because both will expire. Those options will all expire this coming Friday. So meaning that if right now on a Thursday you give me a preference which one to trade, I'm definitely going to take QQQ this morning. The volume on here is about this, well, not quite, 1.7 million shares on QQQ, 2.3 million shares on SPY. Remember yesterday at this time, I think it was just million shares on SPY. So definitely here, volume is a sign of conviction, whatever direction that a stock is moving into. Some people actually build entire strategies on volume alone. That's not one strategy that we have explored on here, but definitely it's something that you can do on your own or add in your arsenal. So here, oh my goodness, wow. Mr. Thomas, I knew that something off the top of my head. Mr. Thomas, I believe yesterday you told us that you bought the 20 put for NKLA. Well, congratulations, sir, because you are setting yourself with a good paycheck. I hope you have as many contracts as possible, because right now NKLA is trading over 3 pounds down, folks. Yeah, at $17.95. So the $20 put, they are over $2 in the money. That's called Thursday vibe to have, right? Waking up on and then having your stock, your position deep in the money on Thursday. That's definitely something that we also, congratulations, sir. I mean, Mr. Thomas has been rocking for ever since the month of July. I don't think he has looked back so far since being trader of the month. On the other movers this morning, well, Tesla is moving. We know that much. The difficulty is picking what direction. Yesterday, Tesla lost 10%. That's yuck. I don't know how holding as a stockholder of that stock that went. This morning is down 5%. So pins is another one. Pins holding strangles on pins, folks. It's something that's definitely paid something if you follow our Twitter feed. So hence, in the last hour of today, we are going actually to make it maybe even the last 30 minutes, because the way that this market is volatile, we can wait until the last moment. We're going to be setting up some Lotto Friday. So I'm not sure if we're going to try to have a live broadcast, but most likely if we do a live broadcast, it's going to be inside of our Discord to just pick nice, cheap, very super cheap Lotto Fridays for tomorrow, because at this rate, this market is bound to show us more than we bargained for. So in terms of volume, let's see if we can sort this by volume and see, other than, yeah, obviously, Apple, Tesla, NKLA, if you have been trading those every single morning, it's just like something's happening. Because after that, look, American Airlines has volume, but I don't know, that volume is institutional volume or what, pretty much every day is 1 million shares. But the move 1% on an $11 or $12 stock is not really my cup of tea. But hey, if you're into those type of things, no issue with that. AMD this morning, minus 1.5%. AMD has been like, they are faking it like it's going. I mean, if it's letting go today, 70, they can definitely go at 70 as per the rest of the market. Here's FCX, our little FCX. I can tell you right now, yeah? So if I forget, just strangle FCX toward the close today. Yeah, for Friday. That's a strategy that you can right now just put in. Default strategy every Friday at 3:30 p.m. Strangle or actually straddle FCX. Yeah, Mr. B knows all about that. Go, you can ask Mr. B about that. He has a PhD on that already. So some other techs here are not feeling so well. Facebook, for instance, and another one on here, Nvidia. Twitter is retreating a little bit as well. All right, folks. Let's take a look at inside of the charts. If there are no requests, we can gladly give you 13 minutes back so that you can reset and you can prepare yourself. Oh, Mr. Wayne did even better than that. So Mr. Wayne is saying that he bought the NKLA 23 puts. Yeah, that's meaning that at yesterday, well, yeah, I don't know what time he has gotten in, but they were already making money yesterday, folks. So this morning, they're plunging further down. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. A lot of great things are happening inside of the Discord of Successful Trading. I mean, when they share them, we will be glad to bring them to the rest of the world through our Twitter feed and social media. Thank you for your time, everybody. I wish you a great trading session or a great payday, as it has come to be known on here. Be patient, We have a window of trading, which is typically the first 90 minutes. Do not force a trade, trust me, even on a Thursday. And the last 90 minutes, the last 2 hours, setups will come naturally to you. I guarantee you. So how do they like to say that we need to keep, as trader, we need to keep dry powder, such that when the moment, like a sniper, I hate those analogy or anything, but you get the pictures, right? So be patient, be patient. There is money to be made in the last couple of hours of any trading day. And I mean, trust me, this market, they can gap down and go sideways for 4 hours. I kid you not. Be prepared to that. Be mentally prepared to that. Though the market is gapping down, though we know that the trend is down, or they can just buy it off, like buy the dip on this gap down this morning. They did that last Thursday. That's what quant analysis is your friend, because then you are prepared to how you are going to react and how you're going to manage your position. Thank you, everybody. We wish you a great trading session, and we will catch you in our next episode of daily markets. No, pre-market analysis. This is not daily market recap. Pre-market analysis tomorrow, hopefully. Bye-bye, everybody.